set us free. How perfect it could be when I see him tonight.
Now let me say I'm the biggest hater. I hate the way that you walk, the way that you talk. I hate the way that you dress. I hate the way that you sneak this. If I catch flight, it's gonna be direct.
Season 2, Episode 8 of Helluva, Full Moon, also known as the episode, starts out with Stolas and Blitz getting ready for the full moon. Stolitz is having his Disney Prince moment. Go bestie. Oh my god. Like, this is the Disney princess to end all Disney princess. My goodness, they went ham on this man design. Look at his hair. My baby. Oh god, this episode has fully divided the fandom in more ways than you'll ever know. Like, oh my goodness. We get the Stolas and Blitz duo that a lot of people have been clamoring for, and oh my god, Brandon Rogers can sing. I don't know why I ever doubted the man.
All right. It's been a while since he begged for attention.
Begged for attention. Oh my god. I'm planning a very dedicated Blitz, anti-Blitz a Blitz propaganda video is coming right after this one. So subscribe for that. And also, before I forget, I have Stolitz merch, because the irony, the timing, all you have to do is either go to the merch store on the left of the video if you're watching on desktop, or it should be below this video if you're on mobile. Click it, you know, fill out your information, government, whatever, buy the thing, and I can send you a video thanking you. And anyway, I hate this man so much. Oh god, they have a duet, and it could never, two people could never not be on the same page, if that sentence even makes sense.
He taught me that I could choose.
Who taught you that you could choose?
To stay or go, though it scares me to think what I'd lose.
Man, the range. One man is like, my life is about to end if this doesn't go well, and the other is like, I'm thinking of all 300 positions I'm gonna do, and this episode is the gayest episode in Helluva Boss history.
With what makes sense, like him sucking my this is
and the thing I love is when the lines change. The other person says the word, but in a different sentence. I swear to you, this episode cannot be monetized. There is no way that this episode did not get demonetized to hell. Come to your senses. I'm going to die. I'm actually going to die. Holy shiitake mushrooms. Look at... Wait.
Then I'll do that thing with my tongue where I'm worthy of your love and trust. I'll eat his bird puss nice and rough.
I'll eat his bird puss nice and rough. This is on youtube.com for free. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh my god. I am way too straight, allegedly, for any of this bullshit.
Can this be our relationship?
Okay, range.
Still naive, I'll set us free.
Oh.
Whatever it may be.
When I see him tonight. Damn it, god damn it. I'm sorry, I've watched this episode so many times, but it still feels like the first. I cannot. I simply cannot. God damn it. Accolades, all the accolades. This is too good to be free. Y'all should charge money. So then we hop over we hop over to the main plot of the episode, the cherubs. Oh my god, I did not expect to see these motherfuckers anytime soon, but the moment I saw the thumbnail for the episode, I was like, we're getting the cherubs and the dorks in the same episode. I love this show so much because when the title cards were released, we thought that, Masterminds is gonna be the dork episode, and people didn't know where to put cherubs, maybe Sinsmas or something. Now, what is Sinsmas gonna be? Is that the one where we see Mon? But then the creators of the show said, nah, you cannot predict us. Because we did not expect any of this thing to happen. These dorks.
After that
well, not dorks.
He's sure to get into heaven. We just saved a soul.
These con artists. The show was giving two different vibes, and if you grew up in the 2000s, these three were giving Eddie in the worst and best way possible, and then these motherfuckers were giving kids next door. Washed up kids next door that didn't get their memories erased. Love it. And from now on, I'm calling this guy number 1 and this guy number 5. If you know the reference, follow me on Twitter. I will follow back. Oh my god. But apparently this is 1 and 2, or 1 and 2. No, I think this is 1. I don't know. Of course the man is, but I'm pretty sure maybe the woman is 1. Don't quote me. So
We ask the questions here.
no, you're not here.
What boss?
This guy.
Apparently artwork is signed by 1, so I think it's this guy. I don't see the other woman. Dorks rule at classified.government, but 155 dorks. I'd call it, but I'm not an American. It's not gonna go. They call it and tell me what happens in the comments. I'll probably pin you. This guy is giving Eddie sword. It's not even funny, and she just. I love the show. I love the show. It's sin. So apparently, Blitz went on a mission, even though it's the full moon. During the full moon, like, Stoliz has the book from beginning to end, but again, I guess the full moon is at night. So on their mission, and then Blitz, it's kind of cute. This is the only positive thing I'm gonna say about this past episode. It's kind of cute where he's like, Blitz still goes into work, and then he's gonna go for the booty call later today. I like it. And oh my god. I saw this and I'm like, holy shit, strung up. This looks like Metropolis. Disaster. This child should have just been killed. I'm sorry. He's gonna recover from this trauma. Might as well be dead. God dang it.
You sure seem in good spirits today. You sure seem in...
Oh yeah, that fell. I was wondering what body was, because when it fell and they were trying to shove it in the trash can, it was all blacked out, but I guess censored.
Spirits today, sir. It's rare to see you wear something not bad.
Well, it's the first of all, fuck you. It's the full.
I watched this with Jay, and he said, "Oh damn, this show is influencing me." I was like, nah. I'm not copying this show. This show is copying me. I grew up on the humor that predicates this show. And he looks adorable. No, this is an anti-Blitz video. Okay, not the anti-Blitz video. The anti-Blitz video is coming in the next video. But no. Just fuck you. So Blitz is getting a little worried. He's like, okay, I haven't seen Stolas in a while. He's been giving me outs to our monthly arrangements. I might as well go see him. You know, the condescending prick. And then Luna finally getting to speak for the first time in like, what, 2 years?
And I'm horny.
Oh shit, he's getting bored of you.
And then they gave Luna all the lines, like just miscellaneous things that don't even need to be said. She was just giving it. And I like the fact that Vivzipop or the Helluva crew did that. They're like, okay, we know people have been wanting you, and we're giving them you.
Big red flag. If they give you chances to ditch, they probably want out themselves. Just want to be more passive-aggressive about it.
I hate this. I went on a rant about this when I was live streaming, which, again, subscribe. So I live react every single episode of Helluva Boss when it drops. Live. I think I've said that already. But this of, oh, they're giving you an out to stop hanging out with me. Motherfucker, you're the one dipping. I get from Luna's perspective of, oh, I'm giving you an out so I don't hang out with you, but that's also if the other person doesn't want to hang out. But if you genuinely want to hang out with someone, you would have give the other person the option not to hang out with you, because them hanging out with you against their will is it's not something someone who cares about you would do. So you always taking the is a you problem, and now you're turning it around like, oh, they were just trying not to hang out with you. I shouldn't be surprised this is coming from Luna, the person. Exactly.
Luna.
I shouldn't from someone like Luna, who just has not had the best of relationships with people in general. Get that gooey thing. Also, I remembered, or I forgot. Let me see. I watched a lot of other people's reviews, so if I say something that sounds exactly like what someone else said, they copied me. Pure coincidence. Blitz's calendar is full. He has a day to hang out with Moxie, Millie, Fizz, Luna, what's business day. He has a full list, so he's getting on the up and up. Did he just say smooch? That's Striker. Aw, he doodled Stoliz. This guy is artist. But if you look, they show Stolis's calendar later on, not here. It was when he was hiding in the fridge having an absolute meltdown. No, wait. God, finding this is gonna be an ordeal. Apparently, this was also a visual gag where Blitz is saying everything's fine.
Arrangement, and it's working out just.
Yeah, and then Luna's shirt says no. I didn't catch that. Where is that scene? Let me say. Try not to get claimed for playing too much of the music. No, was it? God dang it. One sec. I'm pretty sure it was before. Yeah, there we go. It was before he showered. I knew I was hallucinating. Anyway.
Fine, we'll keep it light. Oh, fuck it.
It was literally the next scene. Fuck me. His calendar. His calendar is bare bone. This is probably like Visit Octavia, and this is probably like meeting or something. So Stoliz really on the dead rat. Fuck this guy. He went missing. Stoliz has nothing to do except to see Blitz, but he still gives Blitz an out to their arrangement. So he has less things to do. And I just found that the background details, if you don't notice, is so interesting to me. I love it. So Blitz is getting ready to go bone. And everyone is like, wait, you're telling me you haven't been fucking this guy? What the hell? It's been months?
I've been inside of his feathered ass.
A few months?
Yeah. Everyone else can see the writing on the wall except Blitz. Luna was the only one that told him, oh yeah, he wants to ignore you. But Fizz basically is spelling it out like, my guy likes you. But I guess everyone is in the mindset of, oh, this arrangement might be a little iffy, but at least they're together. They can't implode the relationship that badly.
Hit a peak, and it would be disastrous to lose what we worked for now. So fuck him good, sir.
Don't worry, Mox. By the end
Anyway, really got
of the night,
Moxie
I'll have
blushing in
Stoliz
this
eating
one.
Out of my ass.
They really turned the sex to 11.
Stop!
Why are you blushing? You fuck your wife on the basis.
That's what adults do. We're horny.
Yeah, and apparently in their list of toys, there's even a Moxie.
Like all the shit in this box.
And Moxie's like, what am I doing here? What did you do with this? Wow, fucking Stolas. And the idea of... okay, internet is melting down about this. I don't give a shit about them. In canon of the universe, the deal between Blitz and Stoliz is treated as meh. Because this world is a very sex positive world. I don't think like sex work or anything like that is looked down upon. So what Blitz is doing with Stoliz is not treated as this sinful, illegal thing that is the same thing. So I do believe a lot of people apply moralities that shouldn't be applied in this, and saying people are victims when they're not. But again, oh, I'm gonna get so cancelled for that anti-Blitz video. I can feel it in my soul. Please protect me. Just give to Moxie. This man is turret. ASMR reloading gun. Watch later. Remember, eels, red, yins, go to te. Go to the gas. Wi-Fi 5808. I think that's a joke sometimes. And more horses. I know all these horses are from Sam. No, not Sam. Yeah, I think Sam. Probably fake blonde.
Demons.
We just want to get back into.
We're exorcists, the flaming swords of the heavens, here to strike
Absolute.
them down with
I swear it's edited and Eddie meets crazy next door.
Yeah, we lay in wait for them to return to Earth.
Mission just
so we might
became
smite
so
them
much
once and
more
for all.
insane. So, I don't know how they don't think these are demons when they're literally glowing and they have halos, but whatever. These idiots, dumbass idiots, are saying they're exorcists. And when I was live to this, a lot of people in the comments kept saying, how did they know about exorcism when people in heaven didn't know the exorcists were bad? And at the time I was like, well, everyone knows the exorcists go to hell every year. Then I was like, wait a minute, they don't. They know they go to hell maybe, but they don't know they kill souls. But then again, the exorcists are out to walk around heaven freely, but they didn't know they were going to hell killing souls. So a plot hole is plot holing. But at the same time, I don't really care. There were God, growing up in the 2000s has really jaded me to plot holes, because plot holes galore back then. You'd see an episode where a character says they're allergic to peanut butter, and then some episodes later they ate in a peanut butter sandwich. I'm pretty sure that's another Kids Next Door. I think it was hoagie or something. God damn, why am I just thinking of Kids Next Door? I need to get that shit out of my head. But I swear to you, do you guys not see Nigel Uno and Abigail Lingus? Also, a little something for y'all. You can name the actual name of all 5 K&D members. I'll pin your shit to the top of the comments. Nigel Uno, Hoagie Gilligan, I believe, Vicky Sanban, Oliver Beetle, Abigail Lincoln. The other day, this morning, I was just like, what was their real names? Let me try and remember it off my top of my head. I hope I got it right. If I did, let me know.
Since their assault on Compound X, our government has quadrupled our funding and
the finesse they did, because we thought, oh god, they're gonna use that scene and people in hell are gonna find out. But of course that clip that they recorded at the end of the last episode is not gonna make its way to hell. They're gonna show their government. People in hell won't know about it. It's genius. It's so genius. Oh my goodness.
allowed us unfettered access to the most bleeding edge military.
But also, this gag, it's giving Family Guy.
Hellfire suppression suits. Camouflage.
I didn't know that these were like a reference to the imps. I just thought, okay, they got the suits to match the angels' colors. But I believe it was a Nuxtaku video or something. They were like, oh, Blitz, Millie, Moxie. I was like, oh my god. But it's just color coded to this motherfuckers. And then the Luna suit. Erica, the voice of Luna, the way she screamed when she saw this, it was so hysterical. That's why I just love following the voice actors, because they know about as much as we do. Yeah, they voice some things, they can predict what happened, but they don't know the plot. That's why when things get leaked from voice actors and people think, oh, I know exactly what's happening. No, you don't. The voice actors don't even know what's happening. If the voice of Luna didn't even know this gag was here, and I could just imagine her screaming in her living room. It's just funny to me. I love it. I love it so much. But also, why are we going to war with hell? Of course, if humanity found out that hell existed, they try their best to go to war with them. No, imagine if in the real world right now, well, to my non-religious folk, you know hell exists and heaven, and you have a way of interacting with it, and they can interact with you. You don't have to die to go there. The people who know they're going to hell are gonna try and eradicate the people of hell to make sure when they eventually go to hell, it'll be a little more roomy.
Before they can tarnish this great country.
Like, what? Tarnish this great country? Yes, the demons are coming and killing you, but I think they feel like the demons will invade them. They're treating hell like an alternate dimension and not where you will go when you die. But they're also assuming that the demons can be killed and they're not immortal. You know, a lot of assumptions from the dorks.
Well,
A child through.
and we can't very well send children. After last time.
This guy was given
Goddamn American heroes.
this guy was given 110% more personality, and for whatever reason she kind of lost a bit. Well, you know, hell of a boss, they hate women, whatever, that's a joke, but they do give their men the most fire lines. And god, he really ran in. Because I said, wait a minute, they don't know about Luna. Luna wasn't available in their episodes. But then I remembered, oh wait, Luna was there in their episode. She fucked up all the shit. Because he can't fit. And then it's like, okay, they had to take this. Oh no, he walking away. He's so sad. No. Kill me, shoot me. You see so many things if you just pause. So Blitz goes on a shopping spree to try and buy things for Stoliz, and this was at this point I realized, oh, this episode is set up. This is a part 1 of a part 2, but it's just called that. But it's a more self-contained episode. So the cherubs are chasing. Is that what they're called? We're calling them cherubs because of their episode, but is that them? Because at least with Blitz, they're the IMP gang because of their jingle. But again, I guess they're the cherubs, but that's their species. But with Blitz, his business is called the IMP. We don't say imps. So shouldn't we call them the CH cherub? CHERUBS. Acronyms, dorks, whatever. I don't know why I got sidetracked. They're following Blitz, and it creates this dynamic where we follow Blitz on his adventures to buy shit for Stolas to keep him interested, because Blitz is on the agenda that Stolas is not interested, and I need to keep him interested so I can keep the book. But they think he's buying more torture devices to kill people of heaven. They were like an hour or so late. If they had come sooner, they would have seen all the shit they fucked up. And it was funny because it fleshes out the world. You see more characters, you see more Blitz interact with more things, and you see this heavenly do-goods interact with the absolute worst that hell has to offer. And of course, their brains can't handle it.
Horrid hellspawn looking man.
Oh, just some of those.
I don't even want to know. But also, her personality was turned up to 11. I forget her name. And also, yeah, a lot of people are saying Cletus's voice got graded after a while. I can understand that 110%. But at the same time, he's funny. Every time he opens his mouth, it's just gold. Even though it's annoying gold, but it's gold. And Blitz and Fizz's friendship, I love it. It brings me all the joy. And Fizz is no longer in his clown getup. He still has the clown hat, but I think now it's just his normal hat. His hijab, if you will. Anyway.
Shit for tonight, and I know you and Oz make the best toys in town.
I got you, buddy. We have some new prototypes that I think will get the job.
That keypad. Watch the eyes.
Some new prototypes that I think will get the job
I love it.
done.
So it feels, or it seems that Oz in this business, he creates the toys, and Fizz is in charge of distribution, packaging and all that stuff, because he is a person. So him dealing with logistics is why the fuck is there a demon body pillow? Oh my god, those shoes. Lube. Holy shit, are those spiked condoms? Huh. And apparently Stoliz isn't into anal beads. That's new. Or that's interesting. Baby slut. The silk face masks, like, you can see the effort being presented by Blitz to treat Stolas, and the thought is beautiful. I don't know what.
Oh shit, those are nice.
And if you're feeling
Damn it. And then the little sounds every time Fizz moves.
There we go.
What happened here? Everything was organized before. Oh, Bouncer got a side chick. Okay, I thought they were trans. Damn, love her. I'm on the hunt for trans people. Leave me alone. It's Pride Month.
That's his speed. I will take.
That's his speed. So it's like being tortured.
Quiet! Don't you realize?
Apparently, he's her, right? So that was like domestic abuse right there. So they finally see whatever this is, and they're like, okay, we need to move. They're gonna fuck shit up, and we need to protect the humans so we can get back into heaven.
For the heavens, and most
They're not gonna get back into heaven.
Let's go kick some ass! Let's fuck 'em up!
And they immediately get their teeth in. Immediately. Does he have a tail? Oh no, it was his cape. The cape looked like a tail for a second. And they immediately get their asses handed to them.
And you weren't exactly covert.
I was surprised Blitz didn't. Music note on his gun? That's adorable. I was surprised. The lighting. Oh my god. I was surprised Blitz didn't see them as competent as he is, but I guess he's
Find ya?
distracted.
We were already following our dumbass boss to make sure he doesn't fuck up and lose our meal ticket.
Some people didn't like that line because they don't have faith in Blitz or the situation, but I feel like it's more Luna just being a dickhead. There's nothing more to it. Oh yeah, all those eyes that appear in the Pride Ring. I think people were complaining that they didn't see it outside of the Pride Ring. Well, now here it is. It's in the Lust Ring. That's how you know you actively influence the show. So now that the first fight that they had, it was alleged that it wasn't a fair fight or something, but even their first fight, they kind of put up a good fight against the IMP. But I guess maybe they had the upper advantage because they had wings and stuff, but they still got their ass handed to them. But now they're in power suits and everything. But also the IMP crew have faced off tougher opponents. They fought Stryker, I think, twice after this meeting. They've been in really bad battles and they've gotten more combat experience because of their job. So even though they have like extra ammunition,
No, you don't, bitch.
they're still better. This gag slayed me.
Hey, wake up, asshole.
I died. It was so funny. And all this, the animation, the action scene, now thinking about it, yeah, was kind of quick. It just happened.
You can play as me, but that don't mean you're anywhere close.
I think she said you can play as me or you can cosplay as me. And that had been my hint that she was wearing a suit. The suits are, I think, supposed to mimic... Oh yeah, they're supposed to mimic the people they're modeled after. Because Colin's suit has guns and long-range weapons for Moxie. And, I don't know, Cletus is supposed to be Blitz, so more mobility or something. And this one, Millie's, I forget her name, she's supposed to be strong or something. I love that. Millie just said, "You're coming with me, bitch." Just wrapped her tail around her. And Millie also always got to get her leg injured in every fight. Like, fuck you. Love the husband coming in for the assist. Ah, amen. And she'll take her.
Welcome to hell, bitch!
That was amazing, but obviously Moxie can't have a win. Millie used the thing that was used to impale her. Look at this. She's like, pull it out, cuts him, and says, "I'm going after my man." How do you even think of scenes like this? You know when you're lying down in bed and you're thinking of your hypothetical animated show or music video and you think of all the scenes, but then when you try and put it to paper or explain it to sound like a lunatic. How do you explain this? So she gets stabbed and the guy pulls her with a retractable hand and then she tosses the person attacking her to her husband and then removes the thing that was stabbed her with and cuts the... Hello? Oh my god, Moxie taking a punch. Oh goodness gracious. Oh, she emptied his tank or something? Yada yada that part. Or was it that his suit wouldn't fly? Anyway. Cletus, no. I actually thought for a moment, like, why the hell is she smaller? Oh, the stone is eroding. Smart girl, love it. But also, it's all the fan service. Fuck you. You can't lie to me. If she can tank that bullet to the shoulder, she can jump to the right in her wolf form. But listen. I'm a simple woman. I would take human Luna wherever I can see it. They're giving us all the Luna and I appreciate that. And you can see the fear in his eyes. He does not want to be here. He doesn't know what he's doing. He knows, okay, I just need to keep her away from me. They get fucked. Millie fucks her up. I love the Looney Tunes-esque nature of this episode. Ah, love it. Love it so much. There were a lot of BS this episode, now that I actually look at it. And Blitz wasn't allowed to see any of it. And if you read this sign, it said blowout sale. I don't want him anymore. Maman is getting rid of all his fizz toys because he doesn't even want to make a profit off of it. Well, he is making a profit since he's blowing them out instead of like destroying them. He still wants to make money, but the fact that he's still not willing to use Fizz's likeness after the fallout, it's like this is a one minuscule moment that he's willing to put his pride before greed. Oh, I get it. You destroy the bottom, but then you destroy the top so it doesn't crumble, so it gets separated, or it falls at a different pace. But I don't know how the building underneath crumbles, but it doesn't. What the fuck was that? Wait, 1 second, I was like, wait a minute, how did she not fall in the pool with them? But apparently it's a blink and you miss it moment. Roxy literally shoves her out of the way and they fall into the pool. She gets her teeth kicked in. At least they are okay. And of course they're out. They try to go back. Luna collects or she takes or throws it. Toys R Us! Toys R Us and in hell. Let's go. They're bankrupt on Earth, but they're here. Wait, no, it's not toy. That's not a T. That's it. That's not a Y. That's a T. Maybe thoughts are us or sluts are us. Luna sends them back with nothing. And I also wanted to know, how was that device able to track Blitz? Unless maybe they had his DNA at his time in Dorks, so they were able to put it in a tracking device. So even if they get away, they can still use maybe more of his blood or something. I don't know. Also, that realm that the kids got sent to, they said that they weren't even sure if it was hell. I think they sent them to like a Cthulhu dimension, because we know Cthulhu and all that shit exists in the Helluverse.
So!
And he's on a leash. Dad, you're seeing them come back absolutely wrecked, and you assume that they...
Gotta go.
Ah, the curtains, the chant de decor. This is where it all goes wrong. This is where nobody can agree on anything. And yes, I have my biases. I am Team Stoliz 100%. Like, not even remotely will I lie to you. But I'm also aware that this conversation was... Both sides are wrong. And you have to be honest with yourself to admit that. But I don't want to be honest. I want to be a hypocrite. So Blitz comes in with all the swagger of, okay, we're gonna bone. I got all these interesting things for us to do. Let's tear it up. And Stoliz, this is what happens when you come from two walk life. Stoliz is very aristocratic. He's very diplomatic. He's very soft with his words, and he overthinks everything. Blitz is straight to the point. If Stoliz had been straight to the point, I think it would have been better. But because I think Stolas had this idea in his mind, like, okay, I'll take the book from him, then I'll give him the crystal, then I'll confess. And that's the angle he wanted to go for. And if you think about it just from his perspective, that is fine. The reveal, he wants the grandeur. Or maybe even he was selfishly thinking, oh, he'll panic a bit because he thinks I'm taking the book away, but then I'll give him the crystal. But Blitz's perspective, he's like, oh, you're taking everything from me. The thing that Luna said that is making him afraid. Oh, wait, you can't take this book.
Permanently. No. Hold on, Stolitz. Come on.
You can see
Is
the
this because
panic.
I've taken up skipping a few rounds with you in bed because I'm busy? That ain't fair.
He's already defensive. Oh, a few days because I'm busy. That's not fair. Hello. The deal was you come all these days. He gave you an out. You were not busy. We know. We read the text messages, motherfucker. I read them. You had nothing to do those days. And he's still trying to say that's not fair to me because I didn't hold up my end of the bargain. Hello? Hello? Excuse me?
All right, I can still hold up my end of the bargain.
And he realized, oh shit, wait, that doesn't sound good. I can still hold up my end of the bargain, but you just said you didn't because you're busy. But now that he wants his book back, that's...
Again? All right, let me show you a good time tonight. You know I can.
Please.
And the thing is, Stoliz did not articulate, because if we go back to the beginning, there was... Where is it? If I can find it. I have no idea where it is, but there was where...
that are complicated. Here I go again, getting in my head, so I'll focus on the sexy stuff instead.
When I see likes, I will change
No need to change things.
When I see...
And it's working. We've got a nice
Yeah, there we go. Found it. Stolas is off his meds.
I'll just bring the
And people were complaining, oh my god, imagine this addicted. And I'm like, just because it says happy pills is like, Stoliz is medicated, because I will bet my entire life savings that he's clinically depressed. And he used these to get through his day. So he's doing all of this conversation, this heavily emotional conversation is happening with the chemicals in his brain being imbalanced. And we already know the chemicals in Blitz's brain is not balanced. So this was doomed from the start. We should have seen the writing on the wall. And Stoliz closing off because he knows how easily it is for Blitz to seduce him. That's how this whole arrangement started, with Blitz soliciting sex. Let's be honest, let's be real here. Stoliz we've gotten hints from Stella herself that Stoliz associates during sex. I don't think Stoliz has ever had a positive sexual experience till he was with Blitz. So when Blitz uses sex, that's Stoliz's weakness.
Come on, bitch.
Say?
You know I don't disappoint.
No. There's no need.
He's really eating all the... Why is her poster still here? Take this down. He might still be keeping it up because of Stola. This is Octavia. Oh wait. Octavia. Stolas. Via. The R from Stella and I think something from Stolas. The combination of her parents. That's kind of
Stoliz,
used.
please, I need this book, please.
And the thing, the way Stolas approached this that made Blitz beg also has rubbed people the wrong way. But I'm gonna chalk it up to communication. We don't all do it well. But they believe that Stolas did this to make Blitz beg so he can come off as that's the hero of the story. And I'm like, no, you're reading bad intentions in him. And I can admit I'm trying to read bad intentions in Blitz, but I'm fighting my demons to try and be civil here. This was not a good way to approach it, keeping all the information that we know of Blitz already not getting the picture, being stupid, and Stolas being off his medication. His might have thought this was the better angle to go. But Stolas should have had the crystal and say, hey, surprise, here's this. Now you don't need this. It would have not made Blitz beg. But again, this is what happens when you're in a privileged position where Stolas, he knows how much Blitz needs this, but he doesn't know the extent that Blitz is willing to go. But well, Blitz sleeps with him, but I guess he just thinks that, oh, it's just a fun side thing for Blitz. Again, the disconnect.
I will do anything.
Oh boy. Yeah, but you are skipping your days, motherfucker. Yes. He should have stopped him from begging, but I guess he was getting the crystal. Look, I am trying to be fair. Leave me the fuck alone.
Is an Asmodean crystal. Registered in your name. What? Asmodeus has his demons legally travel to Earth for work all the time. I made the case for you to own one. You will be technically under his jurisdiction, but you will be able to go anywhere you want in the human realm without fear of consequence.
See, look at the animation.
Without fear of consequence.
Blitz knows, but it's that scene with fucking all over again. He will say something like, oh, like he cares about me, but he doesn't. The gears click, but then the fear takes over. He second guesses everything. He doesn't trust anything. So here we see that little minutia of a moment where he's like, are you serious? Then it was like, there's a catch. Or why are you giving me this?
Without breaking demon
And he
law,
put it between the books they
no
played with
longer
as
need my
kids.
grimoire.
Shoot me.
What?
See, he's like, wait, what? The information is not informating. He cannot understand it. And the fact that now he's under Asmodeus's jurisdiction and Fizz and Blitz are besties, nepotism. You love to see it.
You no longer have any obligation to see me, to touch me.
I don't
To
like
baby, you
this
are-
part. I really don't like this part. I don't like how Stola said it. But I understand when you're so far in your own feels. But the fact is, Blitz also wants to do that. But he liked having the excuse of the book to do it. So now that there's no book, he can't do that. So he wants to keep the book. That's why he said that line. Am I not fucking you good
You're
enough?
free of
Like,
me.
why do you know?
Don't understand. Why are you giving me this? Am I not
the
like...
way he bagged the thing, like he gave you this so you can have your business, and your first thought is, am I not fucking you good enough? How we went from point A to point Z. We're not even in the same hemisphere anymore. What? I've replayed this scene so many times and I still cannot understand how somebody's brain can think this way, but I'm trying, you guys. Let's run it back.
And why are you giving me this? Am I not...
Why are you giving me this? Why gift being given to me? But then he says,
not, like, fucking you good enough? Because I...
because shit, I shouldn't be trying to analyze things as I'm watching, but I've watched this so many times. Why are you giving me this? Am I not fucking you good? You got a gift that saves your business. but also obligation that you have already shown you don't want because you've been skipping dates. But then you say, am I not fucking you good enough? So you see getting this crystal as a downgrade for the grimoire, because the grimoire is above everything, but they don't even need all the other spells. All they need was the portal spell. But he feels like he's getting a lesser gift. So am I not good enough? Or somebody else can try and explain that thing to me. Maybe this is the rare instant of bad writing. My brain cannot understand this, and I would want somebody more knowledgeable, understanding, somebody who's this fucked up to explain it, because my fucked up is in the realm of Stoliz. That's why I relate to him. Maybe more people in the fucked up realm of Blitz can explain this shit to me.
I can always do better.
And this thing I can always do better broke people's hearts. Because you live in this, you don't need to do better. And he's explained it as cat. Yes, he used big words, but I get it. You're dumb. You can barely spell your own name. He can't spell the, and that shit drives me up a wall. So I think Stoliz needs to bring down his vocabulary, or motherfucker needs to go back to school or open a dictionary.
I'm giving you this because I care very deeply for you. And I have for some time.
This show is so good, making me go from to on a dime. I love Stoliz, and I want nothing but the best for him. That's why I don't want him to be with Blitz, because I can see the train wreck. This relationship ain't worth it. Can we just admit that? But because I know Stoliz wants Blitz, I want it to work out. But at this point, I'm like, it's not worth, bestie, please. But if this is the imp you want, fine.
But this transactional thing.
Yeah. No more yapping.
And
it is condescending. When people were like, oh, he's giving hypocrite, he's being this, I was like, I don't, that's to him. But watching it back again is like, yeah, it is kind of condescending, but he's rich. What do you expect? He's privileged, he's sheltered. What did you expect? I see so much of myself in this. Not the sex part, the privileged part where I come off as sending to people and it's like, I genuinely don't know better. I'm oblivious on the best of days. You all know this. And that obliviousness can be seen as malicious. And I can see that
not know how they feel.
Wait, go back.
An unfair way. And not know how they feel was. And now all I can... It never was. And now all I can see is how wrong it is to be so tethered to someone in such an unfair way. And not know how they feel.
We need to remember the timeline of events. This was the one that stole the book from you. You tried to get it back. He was on a mission and you proposed this deal and he didn't say no. End the discussion. Yes, now you realize it's wrong, but again, it comes from a condescending perspective, whereas Blitz is so self-destructive. He doesn't care if it's wrong. He's willing to stay in this position infinitum, but you are willing to the best description I've heard about this is that Blitz is self-destructive, still self-loathing, but they both feel like they can't be loved. So Blitz is willing to destroy himself for whatever means or reasons, but Stoliz is willing to hate himself, and it's that hatred that made Stoliz realize what was wrong. But Blitz's self-destruction in its nature makes him capable of seeing what is wrong, and I guess that's a very nuanced and interesting way to look at this.
I want you to continue to be who you are, your business.
He's so
you don't have to
precious.
Stay here with me.
Oh god, wait.
You don't have to stay here with me.
That, oh god, I missed that. That thing, you can see him saying, oh wait, I don't have to see you ever. I guess in Blitz's mind, he thought the fact that I have the book, I can see you, but you've been skipping days. Oh, the complexities of the human or the demonic brain makes me want to strangle a fucker. He desperately wants Stoliz, and he liked the fact that no matter what, they still had to see each other. So this arrangement dying means I don't have to ever see you again. And he desperately doesn't want that, and he has been suppressing that for so long, and now that fear is coming to the surface. So I believe that's why he wants to reject this gift so they can go back to their arrangement, because he still wants an excuse to see Stoliz without admitting he likes him. I guess that's why the next scene happens.
But
he took off his hat to be vulnerable.
I want you to stay here with me because you want to. Only if you want.
Oh my god, I want to. Oh my god. Oh my god. And the blink. The blink. See where the light leaves his eyes. And he's like, no, this can't be real. Or, again, I don't want to stop seeing you. But he just told you, I want you to see me genuinely. But then Blitz was like, okay, you want me to see you genuinely? You lying piece of shit.
Alright, you're fucking with me.
God damn it, this part was so painful. So fucking painful. I think I read a comment or something on Twitter where they're like, the first time Blitz says, I love you to Stoliz was as a gag.
I'll stay with you. I love you so much.
He's willing to pretend. Because here's the thing. He doesn't want this to end. So if it means faking being in love with you, I'll fake being in love with you, because you genuinely don't want me here, or you cannot genuinely love me. This is just some kinky foreplay shit, and I'm willing to roll with it so long as I'm still with you. The fact that we're ignoring the crystal, and also the animation has been hiding the crystal from his hand.
I love you so much.
A lot of the big scenes just hide it. And this is the beginning of the end.
Or making me so happy.
I can't believe this is where the line from the trailer comes from.
I wish you the best with your business.
You can see where the chemicals in the brain just so much. And as someone who, people can say things and I can take them the wrong way, and they can spend 2 hours explaining to me how I misinterpreted what they said, but my brain physically will not let me understand. I feel like that's what happened here. Stoliz is shutting himself off, reclusing, because he feels like nobody I've ever interacted with takes me seriously. My wife hates me, my kid doesn't like me anymore, and the man I ruined it all for, or the man who ruined my life, because again, Blitz stole from him. If Blitz hadn't come into Stoliz's life, none of this shit would be happening. The man I ruined it for also doesn't take me seriously. My dad doesn't give a shit about me. I am worthless, and this scene kind of confirmed it to Stolas that he can never be taken seriously or loved. And it's a reflection of Blitz. I can be loved, but in a self-loathing way. But then Blitz's self-destruction comes in.
Wait, what? You were serious?
You can see the fear in his eyes.
Wait, what?
Oh, you can see the diamond. You were serious? Like, wait, what, you actually loved me and I did all of that? Okay, wait, let me fix it. Let me think. But Stolas has already gone, no. The fact that you couldn't believe that I loved you, it's over. And I think in Stolas's mind is like, I don't want you to backpedal or love me because now you think I'm serious. I think it's kind of like he wanted genuine love, not a forceful pity love. Like, don't be with me out of pity because I didn't know you were serious kind of deal.
You were serious? Oh, hold on now, Stoliz. What the fuck?
I have.
Oh, hold on now, Stoliz. What the fuck?
Okay, I thought I saw an animation error. Error. I have my answer. It's like, no.
You didn't say anything.
Oh my god, that portrait is slain. The only thing not covered in like tarp and whatever is his room.
I have one.
Is he moving out? That's another theory going through the fandom. But he didn't cover his plant. I think he's just covering the pictures with him. No, these are vases. I think he's selling the house or he's moving to somewhere smaller.
You for so long. I have wanted you for so long. The fact that you couldn't believe that I might have these feelings about you.
That is true. It's like you couldn't believe
that your first instinct is that it's always about sex.
It's day one. It's always been he lured you with it.
That's enough to know what this is.
Did we just repeat the same picture twice?
The fact that you couldn't believe that I might have these feelings about you, that your first
Look at the
instinct is
background.
that it's always
That was Octavia.
about sex.
Octavia?
That's enough.
Octavia
to know
again.
what this
Okay,
is.
it's not the same thing.
Fuck you, Stoliz.
I don't agree with this outburst, and people will choke me for it, but Blitz has no right to be angry here. A man laid out his feelings and you get angry. And people are like, Blitz doesn't owe Stolas anything. Stolas owes motherfucker Lessa. Stolas didn't owe Blitz the book or keeping his business running. He did it. He didn't even owe him the crystal. He didn't. But then now Blitz is the one that shouldn't owe they don't owe each other anything. So fuck all of y'all. Y'all are biased.
Bullshit on me. Are
So
you
such a
fucking kidding? Can I get a fucking minute?
Yeah, and this was also bad, where they were like, Blitz's actions here. You can see Stoliz guarding himself.
Can I get a fucking...
Blitz is acting the way his wife is, kicking doors, yelling. The way Blitz communicates emotionally hurts Stoliz, but the way Stoliz communicates emotionally hurts Blitz. The way they actually talk to each other in their rawest forms hurts the other person, and that is where, oh my god, the parallels. Vivzy Pop, how dare you? Or should I even say Brendan Rogers and Adam? Everything you put him through, you stole the goddamn book. You could have given it back at any time. Nobody owes you anything. Your business is not his obligation to keep afloat. You could have applied for an Asmodean crystal on your fucking own. Barbie Wire doesn't work for Asmodeus, but she got it from her employer. You went about the wrong way. You went the illegal route to steal it from someone, and it's that someone's fault? I don't understand.
You pompous rich asshole.
Yeah, the hatred for the rich really came out here. And he said, everything you put me through. I really need more explanation on that, because it implies he's hated the sex from day one. But again, he initiated it. Stoliz offered it. He accepted. But from Stoliz's perspective, Blitz had the opportunity to say no whenever. But Blitz always felt that if I say no, he would take his book back. And again, that's where the privilege and cultural or financial divide comes from, where one person will be in earnest and you having your own worldview manipulating you. But again, we don't know if Stoliz would still give a book without the sex, but we know Stoliz would. But from Blitz's perspective, the fear of not, and also he likes hanging out with him. The complications of this relationship is so deep, but it needed to be broken. It needed to dissolve so we can start from a fresh, clean slate. Like I said, this ain't worth the headache.
Treat me like one of your little butler imp.
The butler imp comment was out of pocket, but also because you still have imp butlers, but he's a worker, he's being paid. How dare you? Asmodeus also has imp workers, but why is Stoliz's own a problem? But I guess Fizz and Asmodeus, they're mostly, we shouldn't say. Blitz has always felt inferior since the beginning because dad sold him to Stoliz's dad, so he always felt lesser. Felt like somebody for Stoliz to play with. So I'm actually trying so hard to defend Blitz here, but can you tell I'm struggling?
You can't just dismiss me like that.
He didn't even dismiss you. He gave you the option to be with him, but you didn't take it. But I get it. Let me think.
I mean, you royal fucks think you can do this every time. Like you can just play with our feelings because we're smaller and not as important.
No, the tears. I think that moment where Paimon bought him and just gave him to his son to play with him has been fucking with Blitz, and Blitz has been using that hatred against Stoliz unfairly.
Because we're smaller and not as important. Well, I'm not letting you, bitch. Let's go.
Let's go. Let's fuck. Let's fight. I don't get it. Oh god, it's like, I'm not letting you dismiss me. I'm not letting you treat me as less important. It's like, let's fight or something? The chandelier where they played under as kids, they were very tiny for them to be able to just round this thing.
Blitz, I think so very highly of you.
True.
I didn't realize you think so low of me.
Oh boy. This line broke multiple people. Some people didn't care, and I fucking hate everyone. You can see the moment where he was like, okay, I went too far. he actually cares about me. He doesn't seem, he just confessed to me, and now I broke, because he thinks nothing imps can do can affect royals. But the fact that he brought him, the fact that he's shedding tears because of me, oh god, this is serious.
Goodbye, Blitz.
And saw a tweet on Twitter that somebody said, this white girl tears. Oh, he's crying just to manipulate the other person. Where is the manipulation? He didn't cry so he could date him. He didn't cry so he could stay. He cried and then sent him on his way. Where is the emotional manipulation? Oh, it's to make Blitz feel bad. Then Blitz shouldn't have yelled at him and be classist. Blitz is applying about a group of people on Stoliz, where Stoliz has never done that. He's never, there's never been an instance where Stoliz has looked down or treated Blitz as lesser because he's an imp. But because of Blitz's preconceived notions and their play in bed, a play that is a mask for Stoliz, because again, Stoliz has only ever been matching Blitz's energy. And that, oh god, the miscommunication is miscommunicating, you guys.
Stolitz, wait!
That wait. You should have realized sooner. God dang it. And then he just teleported him out.
Fuck!
I need to understand why the moon's listening like that. I need to know. Again, maybe full moon, or maybe this is when the exorcism and all the angels were getting fucked up. Anyway, payback's a bitch. When Stolas was sitting here in the Aussie episode just contemplating life, and the Blitz just repressed everything, now the shoe is on the other foot. How does that taste, bitch? He parked here and over the balcony. God dang it. This episode is actually dividing the fandom in the best and worst way possible. Nobody can agree on anything. Everybody has their biases and preconceived notions. Like I said, I have an anti-Blitz video I'm gonna make after this one, but I can tell and admit that this is 7 different layers of clusterfuck, and I like it. Written by Vivian and Adam, but story by Vivian and Brandon. Here's the thing. Adam on his own makes stories like Unhappy Camper, and I believe he also wrote the Cherubs, so that might be the part of the episode people don't like. But then Vivian and Adam make things like this, but Vivian and Brandon, oh god, they make things like Ozzy, but then all 3 of them, my goodness. But then what's the difference written by and story? I guess like the whole story is the brainchild of these 3 people, so these are the people we want to attack, these are the people we need to fight, but this specific episode was written by these 3. People all these of Cherub and a Dork episodes, they're delusional. This is 100,000% a Blitz and Stolas video, and that is my review and scene by scene breakdown of the entire episode. My throat is tired. I'm pretty sure I've been for way too long, but thank you all so much for clicking to watch. Subscribe so you can see the anti-Blitz video, where I would also try and I'm not gonna try. I'm gonna be a hater. I'm gonna tell you this right now. But if the video gets a certain amount of likes and views, I will make one where it's anti-Stolas, but not too anti, because I'm a hypocrite. We've been new to this. But yeah, thank you all for watching. Thank you for being here. Thank you to my Patreons. You keep it on YouTube, can become a Patreon, and I guess get early access to videos. I'm gonna try and do that once a month. But yeah, love you. Thank you. That's gonna be it from me, folks. Thanks for so much for clicking to watch. How do I do? Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, do all the things. And with that being said, this is TVC. Mwah.